This is how Sharon, 60 years old, went from being stuck at 260 pounds and digging her early grave to releasing over 100 pounds and getting her health back in just 10 months. And you can see that she has no visible signs of sagging skin and does not look haggard despite releasing 100 pounds. And she did this because she focused on her health first. This is the missing link of all the other diet and weight programs out there and why none of them work long term. You see, they try and force the body to get the weight off through calorie restriction, fad dieting, counting points, intense exercise, prepackaged foods, shakes, pills, powders. But the more unhealthy, inflamed, sick, toxic the body becomes, the harder and harder it's going to be to release the weight. And that's why things that used to work back in the day no longer work anymore, and why with every year that passes it's more and more difficult to get the weight off or just keep it from coming back on. But just like our skin cells can heal a paper cut within a couple days, every single cell in our body possesses that same ability to heal. And when we get the body healthy, then I can tap into that inflammatory fat at a very, very quick pace. And this can happen at any age, any gender, any background, or any medical condition, or past or current. And this can be done with a health first, sustainable lifestyle change. You don't need pills, you don't need shakes, you don't need prepackaged foods, and you don't need intense exercise. And this is how we've helped over 2,300 women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s who've gone through major hormonal swings, menopause, surgeries. We're talking about thyroid removal, gallbladder removal, hysterectomies, childbirth, or any other traumas, to release all the weight, get back to their dream weight, and show them how to keep it off for good. This is Shelly. She had her thyroid removed 20 years ago due to thyroid cancer, and ever since then, the weight started piling on no matter what she tried. And she hadn't been below 200 pounds in 5 decades. But within 7 months of putting her health first, she released 65 pounds. This is her today. She's below 200 pounds and so close to her dream weight. This is Darlene, 70 years old. She was at the heaviest weight she'd ever been, and she had a farm that she almost had to sell because she was in too much pain to manage it. Her arthritis and her throbbing joints and muscles were just too much. After working with us for just 5 months, she got to her high school weight and so much energy and such significant pain reduction, she started square dancing again. She went from not knowing if she would be around for another 10 years to adopting a puppy because she had a peace of mind that she's going to be around for a while. And she's keeping the weight off years later. Here's her over a year later, 71, getting ready for a wedding. So if you're struggling with this and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you want a health first approach that's enjoyable and sustainable, and that actually gets to the root cause of the ill health and the weight gain, and that produces results, our typical female client over the age of 45 will release between 20 to 30 pounds just in their first 6 weeks. Then I invite you to join me on an upcoming presentation that I'm doing where I'm literally pulling back the curtains on my education from my naturopathic degrees, my neuroscience degrees, and 10 years of clinical practice working with thousands of patients. You're going to learn how to release the weight for good, keep it off, and get your health back without ever having to take shakes, pills, powders, prepackaged foods, or do intense exercise ever again. Now, I'm not going to be doing this presentation for long, and we have around 200 applicants a week looking to work with us. So if this is something that you're interested in, then you need to book now. To do that, this is what you're going to do. So if you're on your cell phone, you'll see a link at the top of this video that you can click to come to this page. And if you're on your computer, you can click the link below that will take you to this page. Once you do that, then all you have to do is click on yes, reserve my seat now. Once you do that, this will pop up. Then all you have to do is put in the date that you want to watch the webinar, select your time zone, enter your first name and your email, and click register now. Once you do that, you'll be taken to this page here. All you have to do is watch this short video by me walking you through how to get the best out of the webinar, and then click your webinar link below that video. Once you click that link, it'll take you to the place where the webinar will be held. And at the designated time of the webinar, make sure you click the play button right before the webinar starts to get enrolled. Remember, you're going to learn the exact steps to release the weight, keep it off, and get your health back. You're going to be educated with the tools and knowledge to be able to have full control of your health and weight so that you never have to worry about it again. No matter what you've tried, no matter what current medical conditions, and no matter what your age. If over 2,300 women who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s can do this, who struggled for years with this, then so can you. So the time is now. You can book your time for the presentation coming up shortly, and I will see you on the presentation. Lots of love, Dr. Andrew Hanun.